Alright, so today we're not actually going to be building anything. We're going to be taking something apart. So, can you imagine some crazy person who's going to throw out this skybox? I managed to grab it, and I'm going to try and open it up and see what can I get from it. So, let's get started. Now, it's important when you're opening something or taking something apart that you choose the right tool. Okay? You always have to choose the right tool for the job. Don't worry, don't worry. I was joking. I have some sense, you know? Alright, there we go. Just knock out them screws. Okay, now there's a screw in here. And off the plastic cover comes. Extremely easy. Might keep that for something. I don't know. Anyway, now this is the thing we want, right? Now here on the front, as you can see, we've got the LEDs inside their housing. We've got the infrared sensor that receives the signal from your remote. We got a lot of buttons that correspond to the switches on the front panel, and then the buttons on the top panel, and they all go inside this thing. So first off, we've got to get these things off, and apparently I'm not allowed to touch it. I'm going to ignore that though. Just pliers and twist it off. You just kind of have to pry it off now. There's top cover. Don't need that. This back cover is being a bit irritating. Take these off. And off it comes. Oh, okay. Now, what I forgot to do was take off these things. So, we've got a hard drive. 500 gigabytes. I'm sure I can do something useful with that. Alright, now, I'll keep the screws. The rest of it, however, is rubbish. Okay. Yeah. So, we've got a hard drive and the cables. We've got a load of buttons and an infrared sensor. We've got a load of inductors here that we're going to take, and USB ports and Ethernet ports. Also a crystal resonator, or crystal oscillator. Heatsink, big one, for the CPU. Those big pin headers. I might take them off, I might not. More inductors and the transformer. Need another USB port. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to bother with all of these tiny SMD components. I just hate desoldering them. They're too small. Yeah, I don't use SMD anyway. Alright, so yeah, that looks to be about everything that we managed to get from it. Alright, now, on to desoldering. Right, so I've just been trying to get these coils off this board. It's been taking a while. Yeah, so all I'm doing is just heating up the joints on the underside of the board, and then just pulling from the top, and then it just comes out. Yeah, there's a lot of coils on this board. They're quite expensive to get otherwise, so it's good to try and save them when you can. After hours of desoldering, I've managed to get pretty much anything that I think is worth salvaging. So I got a load of buttons, just the tactile switches. I got a big heatsink, you saw that earlier. I got the 500 gigabyte hard drive, and I got a load of inductors. Oh, and the fan. That was another thing. But that was pretty much all that I got from this, unfortunately. Now, I did print some boxes for these things so that I can put them into them. Alright, now the rest of this stuff will be going on the shelf and waiting for a project that may never come, might come tomorrow, we'll see, but they might eventually get used. Okay. Thank you for watching.